From Santiago Canyon College in Orange, California, Time Warner Cable welcomes you to the 2014 CIF State Girls Volleyball Championships presented by Farmers Insurance. Our full day of coverage continues with the Division IV Championship, Sonora taking on Alta Loma. Welcome fans, I'm Trent Schlow. Next to me is Denny Lennon. And Denny, these are two teams, really Cinderella stories for Alta Loma. Unprecedented success this year. They just won their first league championship since 2001. And then Sonora on the other side has battled so many injuries this year. Really happy to be here, but they're all healthy now and finally getting into full swing.
Yeah, like you say, for both of them, first state final appearance, and these are big games, you know, and it's a intense atmosphere. We'll see how they both do.
Alta Loma has a star in Erin Owens, and Denny, maybe tell me about her.
Well, Erin Owen, if you statistically look at the game she plays, she's going to put down 5 kills and serve an ace in every set. Those are massive numbers. And don't overlook her partner in crime, Kristen Sanchez, on her team, 428 digs and 75 aces on the year.
For the Sonora Wildcats, Shannon Friend was the league MVP last year, and we expect to see her maybe back to get those same kind of honors again this year.
No doubt about it, 293 kills on the season. She's a good attacker from the outside, also a really good passer, so she makes that offense go. Bailey Hennington has served 40 aces from the libero position. That's intense.
Yeah, that's getting it done. North versus South. It's Sonora from the San Joaquin section, and then Alta Loma from the southern section. The band is here. Players, fans, Rooter buses. We're ready to go. State championship, D4, when we return.
Let's do it.
Welcome back to Santiago Canyon College 2014 CIF State Girls Volleyball Championships presented by Farmers Insurance. This is the 2014 CIF State Championship match between Alta Loma and the Sonora Wildcats. Alta Loma comes in 36-2. There's the Sonora Wildcats head coach, Kim Evans, who was a club coach for 15 years before taking over in 2005. Done a great job, won the league the last 8 seasons, including this year, 7 of them in the Valley Oak. They moved to the Motherlode League this year, and they continue their success, a senior-heavy team. Kim Evans done a tremendous job with the Wildcats. As for Alta Loma, Tashana Pope is the head coach. She's been the head coach since 2006, was an assistant from 03 to 05, played at Alta Loma, having some fun, also played at Azusa Pacific. The Braves are ready to go. They're having some fun in the huddle. Alta Loma 36-2 overall, 10-0 in the league. So they representing the southern section here. Like a home match for them, but I don't know, because Sonora has come down. They brought their band. They sent 2 Rooter buses. They left at 4 o'clock this morning from Sonora to get down here. The band is rocking, getting some FaceTime right now.
No doubt. Crazy. That's a long, they're coming from the Stockton area. That's a long drive, but they have braved it, and those band members are a lot of fun. You know, doing a little prep work, and you're reading about it. Almost every article you read about the Sonora volleyball team included the raucous 50-member band and percussion team and all the. It's awesome, the kind of school pride they're bringing.
The fans, they have a small student section sitting right in front of the band, and they all go crazy. They were during warm-ups. There's a fun, lively atmosphere inside Santiago Canyon College in beautiful Orange County, California. It's a gorgeous day outside, and we're having some fun here inside for the state championship volleyball matches all day long. We just got done with the Division V match where Parker beat Branson in 4 to win the D5 state title. Now it's the Division IV game between the Sonora Wildcats and the Alta Loma Braves.
What an exciting day. It is such a special day, and just little things, like you'll see the teams that'll walk out just to put their gear down behind the team bench, and their fans will go nuts for them. And there's so much pride in your community and your school at this point that it makes it so much fun for these girls, as well as all of their parents, fans, and administrators.
Alta Loma is in gray. Their libero's wearing white. For Sonora, they are in black, and their libero also in white. Gabrielle Odo will serve for Alta Loma to begin this match. An attack right away. That's Riley Patterson who gets the first kill of the contest.
It's always nice to get that first one out of the way. Kind of knock one down, get the jitters out, get used to playing the game.
258 kills on the year for Patterson. Make it 259 now, second on the team. Bella Bermachki on that last serve. Blocked at the net. Amy Armstrong, the senior middle blocker, team leader in blocks. There's another.
Boy, she's tall and athletic. Look at her hang in the air, and then good push. You got to stay, you got to hang in there. You want to push over the net, more important than high.
Matt Armstrong's 96th block on the year, 28th solo stop. Calla Lloyd-Lim on the serve. Dambacker can't handle it.
Looks like a little out of position. Probably should have two-hand, overhand set pass. That particular ball.
Calla Lloyd-Lim now. 5'7", 45 aces on the year. Pass goes long, sets up another opportunity for the Wildcats. The tip works for Kelsey Evans.
Well done, Kiana, the setter, front row. After going outside, getting the middle going. So important in the sport of volleyball to get your middles going, to open up the opportunities for the pins on the outside and opposite.
Evans, who hits .325, now serves. Off the hands, gets it done.
Erin Owen, who during warm-ups, just watching her swing, you saw how effortless she plays the game. She's real smooth with the way she goes about her game. And then right there, bring a little power to the picnic.
Erin Owens, who's going to the California State University of Northridge. CSUN, they like to be called now. Braunwalder. Point goes to Oklahoma on the violation.
Mishandle ball. It's going to happen early on. You see a miss serve, ball hit off the back wall, and a couple of mishandled balls. It's just going to happen. You got to weather the storm. Get ready to play.
Dig made by Dambacker. Shot by Pusulo works. Now Riley Patterson will serve. Patterson, whose mom played at Fresno Pacific. Her dad played basketball there. So athletic genes for the freshman Patterson. The lone freshman on this team.
Right, you watch the introductions and all of a sudden you hear freshman and you say, hey, wait a second here.
Owens is blocked but goes out of bounds, and the point goes to the Braves.
And Owens is smooth. And here's where she's really dangerous from the serving stripe. We'll watch Owens on her approach. Great arm swing. That looks like a higher level arm swing.
90 aces this year for Erin Owens. Yes, they've played 38 matches, but 90 is an impressive number.
Nearly one per set.
Well played by Lawrence at the net.
Oh, what a play.
And a violation.
I don't think she did.
Oklahoma.
That's Brianna Golsch, the captain. She comes swooping in. I think she made a one-handed play. I'm not so sure that she actually went under. Heck of a play and set off a one-handed fisted ball. But more importantly, that call swings the serve to the other side, and no more Owens to face in that rotation from the serving stripe.
Puzula, the setter on the serve. Puzula now sets Friend. Friend gets the kill.
Yep, Friend is off and running. She's the one you got to watch. If you're going to set up your block, you want to go to Friend.
Friend, a 4-year starter. Now Puzula. Very good all-around player for the Wildcats. Golch.
Friend,
Shannon Friend gets another kill.
She's machine-like. They're just going to keep feeding her the ball and see what she does. Watch this. Set. Didn't even get her approach. She's got a nice high swing. Took care of business.
Friend was the Valley Oak League MVP last year and will likely be the Motherlode MVP this season. 3 straight kills for Shannon Friend.
In the back row, Riley Patterson played what probably was an out ball, but when you're early in a match, you just want to get your hands on the ball and play, especially if you're a freshman. I like the fact that she passed that ball, led to more points for her team.
Owens can't hang on to it, and an ace for Kiana Pasula. Now Sonora is up by 3.
Yeah, Sonora looks like they're a little more settled in, ready to go.
Just bumped across with Sapetsky.
Oh, wow.
Firing with some authority was Angela Gardella.
Yep, she's powerful on that right side. Saw her during warm-ups, and you know that she's an opposite. She just has that approach and that arm swing like an oppo.
Gardella will likely be a Division I shot putter. Offers from Washington State and UCI visiting there this week.
That explains a lot. When we were watching the warm-ups, you just heard a different sound when she hit the ball. Yeah. You know, you could just hear that the strength coming through out of that shoulder, right out of the gate. Shannon Friend, 3 attempts, 3 kills. So, you know, when you get your star going right off the bat like that, you're going to have a 9-5 lead.
Sonora Wildcats, a team that have battled so many injuries this year. They're finally back to healthy, but this was the year. They have 7 seniors, 9 returners from a team last year which saw some success their first year ever in the state tournament. They all felt like this is the year, but they had so many injuries beginning in August, and right when one player would be healthy, another one would get hurt. They have not been at full strength, and this is really the first time in a long time that they have been able to go. Savannah Lawrence, where's number 2? She got in a bad car accident right before the section final. She's finally back and somewhat healthy now. She has a bad wrist, which is something that Coach Evans was trying to keep quiet so that wouldn't get out. But now that we've played the last game, what's it matter?
What's it matter, right?
And Lawrence playing with a bad wrist and just playing through pain.
You know, sometimes those type of injuries really do build a championship-type team because that's how you build your bench. They get those repetitions, game repetitions, coming in and making contributions for the team. And then when the starters come back, they have to reestablish their position, and it just brings everybody's level of play up.
The accident Lawrence was in, the call rolled. And really, the police on the scene said she was very lucky to be able to just walk away. That's what happened. Brenna Golsh gets the kill for Altaloma.
Golsh getting on the right side. The back bump set. It was a good scramble by the Sonora team. In particular, Bailey Hennington, who's an outstanding libero. Chased down a ball, showed her jets off.
Sanchez on the serve. And getting the kill for the Wildcats, Savannah Lawrence, bad wrist and all.
Altaloma's got to settle in at some point and start to make the simple plays. There's 2 balls that just kind of trickled in down the middle where they seem to be dug in instead of flowing.
Shannon Friend. Kept up. That was Odo on that last shot. And getting the kill, Savannah Lawrence back to back for the Sonora Wildcats.
So Savannah Lawrence, the other outside hitter, opposite the position that Friend plays. Those are their 2 go-tos.
They're going after Owens rather, on the serves. That point goes to Altaloma.
It's one thing to do to a top player in volleyball is to serve them throughout the course of the game, and you hope that it's going to wear them down when they get to the front row to start to put away balls. That is one strategy. It looks like Sonora is going after that.
Here's Brianna Golsh, 4th year on varsity. When she was a freshman, this is a team, a program that didn't even make the playoffs.
Very impressed with the passing so far of Sonora. Each and every ball has allowed their setter to just get into the pocket and deliver. Makes it easy for the hitters when they get the ball that they like. This time, easy tip off the block.
Leah Dambacher rather.
Ooh.
Aaron Owens. It's a force.
Mishandled ball. It was dug, but Aaron brought that with a lot of heat coming from the back row.
Odo, a junior, plays both soccer and volleyball. 63 aces. Getting her 2nd kill, Angela Gardella.
Yeah, Gardella's been coming out hot. You can tell. And again, powerful on the right side. Just going to break through that wall that is the block. They got to push at the net.
Bella Bermaski. Set for Owens.
Oh, wow. You know, if they can just get in rhythm, If they can give a good ball, every time Owens is front row, she's not going to be stopped. Watch this. She's going to go right over the top of that block. That block might as well not be there.
And she gets up.
Yeah.
Coach Pope says that she touches 10-1, but that was the last time she was measured, and says that was months ago. She jumps way higher than that now.
And she's got a beautiful arm swing. It's really nice and high. Yeah, I bet she's going to be a load to handle in this particular match. Just keep giving her the ball.
That one won by Kelsey Evans. Point Sonora, 15-9 now. Wildcats from the north up.
Yeah, Taylor Kettle, setter for Altaloma, had nothing to do but to try to dump that ball or push that ball. Pass too tight to the net. Setters don't like being put in that position. They'd rather set their teammates up, read the defense, as opposed to having a battle of ball.
Mackenzie Hope comes in now, who missed a month earlier this year with a concussion back in August. Owens. Was it tipped? No. Point Sonora.
Ball a little low and on the inside. Got to go up high, give her a chance to operate. I like her demeanor. She seems real under control, and then when it's time to go, she'll put the ball down.
Hope gives it right back to the Braves. Now Taylor Kettle will serve.
The problem with right now at the pace of the game for Altaloma is they're going to move Owens through the front row too quick and not get enough production out of her.
That sets for Odo. Great job by Sanchez on the dig. Opportunity for the Wildcats.
Owens getting up high and getting a hand on that block, but she didn't penetrate deeper over the net. You got to push over the net to make yourself an effective blocker. You don't want to redirect the ball. You either want to slow it down or block it.
Owens so athletic, but Pazula took advantage of the mistake on the block and got the point. Float serve well short by Riley Patterson.
She was trying to make their libero have to track a little bit of ground. She came up short on that attempt. It was a good opportunity to go for it when you're up by. Let's see if Owens can get going from the serving stripe.
Off the top of the net, point Sonora. Sonora really has been on cruise control here in game one.
Yeah, Owens really hasn't been able to get going, whether it's in the front row or at the serving stripe. The serving stripe, they had a violation behind her. And while she was in the front row, she moved through quickly with a couple of missed serves by her teammates. So that's going to hurt you.
Odo, the kill.
Can't just trade points right now. Something's got to happen if you're Altaloma. You either need a hot server or you need a libero that starts to dig ball. Something's got to turn this set. Otherwise, you just got to chalk this one away.
Well, here now one of their captains for Altaloma, Kristen Sanchez. Sanchez the dig. Set for Amy Armstrong, kept alive. Golsh. Coming in there was Hennington. Hennington now with 500 digs on the year, but Savannah Lawrence gets the point.
No, they're going to pull that one over. I thought it was as well, but it was good communication between your up and down refs, because your up rep looked at Croc, wanted to confirm that what he saw was what he saw. That was a good call.
Here's a closer look. You see she just got over there, and then a service error by Sanchez gives a point right back to Sonora.
Yeah, Sanchita, I like to call her. She makes them go. She is the one who just kind of takes care of business. Look at her walking up, talking to teammates, settling them down. She really does. She makes them go. She is the key to the ball control.
Hennington team leader in aces, 40 of them entering today. That's not going to be one.
Boy,
a violation against Altaloma results in a point for Sonora.
A lot of unforced errors, whether it's an under violation or a net, and now 2 mishandled balls. You can't do that when you play a fine team like Sonora.
Off balance works. Owens.
I'm surprised that one worked. Owens didn't really put anything on it. It wasn't a good set. The ball was set too deep.
Very good athlete just to get to that.
Yeah. So she just goes, yeah, I'll just jump up in the rafters and grab it.
Jeff Stork and the CSUN Matadors have a real treat with her coming in. Great program up there in Northridge.
All right. A little bit of a rally up time. They're only a spot away from getting Owens back in the front row, so if you can make a little noise here, close the gap maybe to 2, you got a chance.
Golsh. Savannah Lawrence, another kill.
Yeah, she got it was actually a backslide, able to push that ball back to the pin. She took her steps just right, good timing, good set. Really good set. See the finish of it right there. Set made that happen.
Dambacker.
Watch Gardella on the opposite here. If they get a chance, they're going to give her the ball.
Patterson. Pass goes too long. And that wasn't touched by anybody. Gardella just went into the net, and Altaloma gets the point.
That's what Sonora wanted. They wanted to get their opportunity to get Gardella that ball. She's been hot so far on the right side, but she put that ball in the net.
Here's Odo. 21-16, Sonora leading. Owens, just long.
Yeah, Owens, I got a feeling Owens is going to make some noise in this match, but it may not be this one. It may not be this particular set.
She rises, does a fine angle, just little hit over.
We're just not seeing them in system yet. They're not really passing the ball quite well, quite right yet. There is another example of not passing the ball. I don't think the band members are going to set you up.
Leah Dambacker. Excuse me, that was Bella Bermansky. He gets credit. Timeout on the floor called by Altaloma. Sonora 2 points away from taking this opening set. And if you're Tashana Pope right now, you have to be a little frustrated with the way Altaloma's come out here in this first game.
No doubt, I would have expressed my frustration a little bit earlier. She waited until it's 23-16 to burn her first time out. It seems like that could have come earlier in the match to settle the girls down. Nonetheless, that's probably what she's trying to do right now, is just settle them down. Let's start with the basics. Let's get a good pass. And then we can get our girl the ball, and we can start to roll.
A tough spot as well. They have the band right behind them.
Yeah, right?
So they have to take a couple extra steps. You see those drums, that's right behind the Altaloma bench. And the student section is right there. Look how close they are, where the huddle is compared to right where the fans are sitting. From Sonora, I'm sure that may have some kind of a factor.
No doubt about it. I'm sure it does. Maybe she forgot to call the timeout because she was getting annoyed by the percussion team.
4 a.m. They got on the bus to head down here this morning.
Good for them. But my guess here is we're going to go to Owens. Let her bounce the ball. Even if it doesn't result in a win in this set, we want to get her going.
Bermansky on the serve. Set for Owens.
And there we go. You got to get your star going, get her confidence. It's a pretty good angle by her. The way she swings and hits, she could hit even a sharper angle. That's a scary thought.
She's ready for Big West play right now.
Yes, she is.
Kella Lloyd-Lim.
Back row attack. Setter is a back row player. They cannot attack over the plane of the net. That's what that was called.
So back-to-back points for the Braves has put Altaloma in this game once again.
Go to Owens.
They will do just that. And Aaron Owens delivers.
Maybe a little too, not enough late. It's too late right now. Nonetheless, they're getting their confidence going, and that could lead to a victory in one of the other sets.
Kella Lloyd-Lim trying to continue the momentum. And Patterson, great kill and a timely kill for a freshman.
Look at the freshman coming through. Really, that's a ball that should be played. Hitting that ball off of the net, it slows down the pace of the ball, and really the defense should be able to react to that. But they didn't. I think they're still a little unsettled. Maybe it's the band, maybe it's the scene. They're still a little unsettled.
Set point, Mackenzie Hope. Owens. Good dig by Patterson. Shot by Pasula. Owens now. Hope was there. Pushed across by Dambacker. Owens again. Out of bounds. And the point goes to the Wildcats. Sonora takes game one, 25-19.
Riley Patterson really hung in. She's got a very nice economy of
Welcome back, Santiago Canyon College 2014 CIF State Girls Volleyball Championships presented by Farmers Insurance. Game one belonged to Sonora, and quite frankly, just too many mistakes for Oklahoma in that opening game.
No doubt about it. You know, Sonora hit 51% in that game.
Wow.
And you're going to hit that number. You're going to do something. The freshmen settled in for Sonora, as did the rest of their team. Right now, we got to see Aaron Owens get going.
And we've seen a very balanced attack so far for Sonoma. You have to like what you're seeing from them.
You do. They're calm. They're playing well under this kind of environment right now. Whereas you mentioned, the band sitting right behind the bench might have caused a little bit of distraction for Altaloma.
It's almost like a home match right now for Sonora, with that band here supporting them, the Rooter buses, but a pretty good crowd on hand. Altaloma from the southern section. This geographically should be easier, much easier for them to get to, and they are well supported here today as well. So plenty of Braves fans in attendance in blue on the other side here in this match. But so far it was Sonora who got the best of Altaloma through one game as we get ready to go for game two. Denny Lennon, Trent Schlom here with you.
Aaron Owens hit she got 6 kills on 13 attempts, which is a relatively good number. That's a pretty good, but I think if they're going to beat Sonora, she has to be great. Like she has to hit, you know, if she gets 13 attempts, she has to put 10 balls down. I think it's going to take that kind of performance from who is a terrific player, Aaron Owens, but it's going to take an extraordinary performance if they're going to get over the top on Sonora, and that means their teammates are going to have to ball control a little bit better so they can get in system.
And the bigger question maybe for Oklahoma when you look at him on paper is if it's not Owens, as good as she is, she can't win alone. Who's the next player?
Right.
And Brianna Gulch, you'd think maybe somebody that'd be in there. Kristen Sanchez, an excellent defensive player, but they need other scorers besides just Owens.
Yeah, Gulch hits off of the other side. She went 1 for 5 in that one, so we're going to need a better percentage. But, you know, I think they did it right. It's going 13 times to your big gun. You want to go with who brung you. You want to dance with who brung you. Fact of the matter is their ball control was not very good in that first game. I got a feeling that Sanchez, their fine libero, will settle in, pass a better ball, and that could make this much closer match.
Kiana Pusula will serve first for the Sonora Wildcats. Set for Owens. She comes out and gets a kill right away.
There she comes, and that was a great pass. It's easy breezy. You make a good pass, setter goes, yeah, I know who I'm going to. Wow, that's a great turn. By turn, she just rotates that shoulder, brings that ball inside. She looks like a Division I player.
Kyle Lloyd Lim. Just out of bounds.
Pretty good.
Sapansky thought she had a block.
It looked like one.
Just goes out of play to even up this game. Sonora leading the match 1-0. Here's Friend, the reigning league MVP. And
again,
service.
That serve receive, if that improves, Altaloma's got a chance.
The ace for Friend. Try it one more time. And the block made Kelsey Evans. Great defensive player, had a sprained ankle all through league. Back 100% now to get up and make a play like that. Friend again. Here's Owens.
Keep it on, Owens.
They do that. Another pass for Owens. Went behind the antenna.
Wow.
Point Sonora.
Don't want to get behind here. And you are behind 4-1. This is a big point right now.
Friend. Lawrence can't do much with it. Altaloma gets the point back.
Yeah, they're going to get that one. They're fortunate right there. They would have been caught out of position. on that roll shot. That roll shot just came up short. Let's see if Altaloma can put a couple of plays back to back. They still got Owens in the front row. They still got one more out of her from the front row. They should be able to get one.
Kettle, the setter, serves. Great block made, the roof. Sapansky there, as was Golsh.
That was well done. They both shifted outside. Watch how they come outside. They figured out this swing. That's the second time they got a block. First time just missed out of bounds.
Kettle again. Owens. Good court vision, better dig. Made by Pasula.
Sonora's playing better in transition right now. I think that's really what it comes down to. Every once in a while they're going to get blocked, or there might be a play Altaloma makes, but they're just playing much better in transition.
Sonora leading Altaloma 5-3 here in game 2. Wildcats leading the match 1 game to none. Serve into the net by Leah Dambacker.
Great
5-4.
opportunity here for Owens to see if she can't go for a high toss. Give it your go-to serve. Time to go. Instead, her coach is going to call for an area serve.
Aaron Owens. Odo. Outstanding dig made by Dambacker. Owens gets one on the other side. Golsh just gets it across. Here's Gardella now, and Gardella the kill.
The block was up a little bit late, and she's going to take care of business if that's the case. And watch on this replay, the block just doesn't close fast enough. Well, that's the tip for the point. But look at that play. Woo-wee. And to not mishandle that ball, that's a great set right there.
That was Dambacker. Coach says is the reason why we're here. Defense is everything, and Dambacker does just that.
I think Brianna Golsh still hasn't gotten her game on track quite yet. Hitting error right there. Don't want to let this get away from you. 7-4.
Bergmaski. Good dig made by Hennington. Fires. Odo. Off balance effort, Pazula gets it over. Set now for Odo. Pazula trying to go across. Golsh underneath it. Owens now. Best rally of the match so far. Set for Odo.
Up.
Can't get it across, and Altaloma wins it on the air.
Confidence builder for Altaloma right there to win that, because really Sonora was playing so well in transition. They defended really well out of that, but that was great for Altaloma. They got to feel pumped on that. Also for Sanchez, she really came up with 2 or 3 big digs right there, and now she comes in, pushes a good serve in, so she's getting on track.
Pushed across by Bermatsky. Golsh. This time the block works, but hold on, who's getting the point? Altaloma asking for the tip, and they get it.
Yeah, they are. That was a battle, a joust, if you will, at the net, but it ended up going off the fingers of the right side blocker for Sonora.
Kristen Sanchez.
They can tie this up.
But the serve goes right into the net.
That is too bad. They were really on a nice little roll there. A couple of confidence-building plays. Nonetheless, they got that confidence. They're starting to feel like they're playing at this point.
Kelsey Evans, one of the vocal leaders of this Sonora team, will now serve. Odo. And again, Braves into the net.
Two balls into the net. Back-to-back plays. You got to play a little bit stronger right now. Push the corners, push the lines. There's a break.
9-6 before a Wildcat error. Makes it 9-7, Sonora leading Altaloma. Golsh. Owens underneath it. Odo. Riley Patterson. But a tip. Point goes Altaloma.
Ball never went over the net. They're right at 8-9. Put this ball in play. Your defense is playing well right now. Let's rely on that and see if we can't tie this thing up.
Kolsch has been through thick and thin. Altaloma, she serves now.
Well
Coming
done.
through to get the kill, freshman Patterson.
Terrific decision by Bella, number 6. If you watch what she did right there, all the blocks spread out. She had a single up on her middle. She said, you know what? That's easy for my middle. Easy pickings.
Swung across. Odo. Savannah Lawrence comes through. And every time Altaloma gets close, Sonora answers with the response.
Exactly, and they're making such good decisions. There's the middle. Again, with only one up. They're running that middle right now. Sonora's doing a really good job of spreading their attack around.
Push forward. It was Armstrong. Now Friend. It's picked up. Odo. Was tipped, doesn't matter. Gabrielle Odo, Jr., two-sport athlete, gets the score.
Altaloma's got to feel a little better about themselves. They're starting to win some plays. They're starting to run a little bit of their transition. But like you say, they just can't seem to close the deal.
Odo. Lawrence. It's in there.
Sonora doesn't really seem to get rattled at any point. They just keep running their system.
For all Savannah Lawrence has been through, for her to compete on this stage as highly, as well as she has, it's tremendous. Owens hits the net, and the point goes to Sonora.
Yep. Ball's too tight. She wasn't going to handle that. I'm not so sure if that was her net violation or if that was the setter. Let's see. Huh. Might have been the setter on the set that actually violated.
They set for Owens
Wow.
again. This time she'll make you pay.
That's a D1 angle right there. Goodness. You can see in this particular set that Altaloma does have some firepower. They just got to stay in system, pass the ball consistently. They've been doing that this set.
Aaron Owens over 500 kills entering today's match, hitting .429.
Yeah, that's big numbers, but you know who's having a good match so far is Gardella.
She has. Another kill for Gardella. She was an outside hitter last year, moved to the opposite side, and then gave up her spot. Riley Patterson essentially took it from her. Coach says that Gardella, that was a chance where maybe she thought she would get upset. She did not. She understood her role and has done a great job on the opposite side. Point Altaloma. (14-11), Sonora's up right now. Sonora leading this match 1-0.
Here comes a little play off of the bench. Number 7, Autumn Braunwalder is going to check in.
43 aces this year. Owens. That one goes high near the rafters. Set for Odo. Savannah Lawrence. Such a quick trigger.
Yep. It's a good economy. A swing right there. Ball could have been covered.
Leah Dambaker.
Nope.
Owens can't keep it on the floor.
Time for a timeout. Keep this as close as possible.
And that's what happens to Shauna Pope. Altaloma timeout their first. 1-0. Sonora leading Altaloma here in game 2. Right now, Sonora a 5-point lead.
Yep.
On the Braves.
Coach wanted to mix it up a little bit, went to a backup setter, see if that serve could throw something, anything into the mix. But they got to try everything right now because Sonora's running away with this at 16-11. On Sonora, they're just hitting like they did in the first match, hitting roughly at about 50%, but we're not getting the same percentage from Alta Loma. They did have some good moments early.
They did. Other games coming up later on today, 3 o'clock, Division III, Sacred Heart Cathedral will take on Saddleback Valley Christian. And then at 5:30, Division II, Archbishop Mitty taking on South. And the D1 game coming up 8 o'clock tonight. Pittman takes on Redondo Union. Every game streamed live on twccommunity.com.
That is a good slate of games today. I'll tell you what, that Redondo Union team is something special.
They will be playing right here, 8 o'clock tonight. Same place you're watching this match right now. Gelsch. Set for Owens. Trying to get the tip. Now gets the block.
That is a way to get your safe team fired up and get back in, is a block a ball or two. Watch this. That's taking care of business. Boy, she blocked that with her elbow.
63 blocks this year for Owens. Point Wildcats.
Yeah, Alta Loma is just not able to get over the top and get a couple of plays together. Looked like right there, that could have been a ball that would have been played up. Both two players thought the other was going to get it.
Bermanski, second on the team in aces. Patterson. Odo. Set now for Patterson.
Oh.
Great dig made by Owens. And then getting it across, Braunwalder. Excellent effort, both plays for Alta Loma. Braunwalder tried to find a spot, could not. Pisula trying to do a pair of arms. Chance now for the Braves. Odo comes through, but that started with the defense.
It started with the defense and a perfect pass. If you give your center an opportunity to deliver it where she wants to, generally centers know where they want that ball to go. That was a good pass. Look at that. Good result. And Sanchez, get him closer with some tough serving.
75 aces this year. Braunwalder diving to make that dig.
Oh, nice swing.
Mishandled.
Hey, look who's getting going. It's Odo.
And now Alta Loma's within 3.
Odo is getting it going. That was a real good swing off of a medium ball set. Good downspin on it, made it difficult to pass. Hey, good set. Didn't go. Finally, they get on a run, right? What's that, 3 in a row?
Braves making a push. Now trailing just 2 as Kim Evans calls a timeout.
Yep.
And what a great job Kim Evans has done. Was a club coach for 15 years before she took over in 2005. That was right before her daughter's senior year. Took over for Darla Mayhew, who got leukemia that year, passed away 3 games into the season.
Wow.
That team ended up winning league. They made it to the Final Four. They wanted to win for her. They were not able to win the section championship, and Coach Evans says she thinks she cried for 2 hours that whole drive home after that game, but is trying to carry on the program that Darla Mayhew built. She built the program, developed the values, and Kim Evans has just tried to carry out that legacy. And right now, the Sonora Wildcats are leading here in game 2, 1-0, and up 17-15.
Wow, there is an emotional story on both sides of the net. Both these teams are so excited to be here, and you gotta love that. Odo right now hitting, got 6 kills so far. So she is starting to pick up and carry the load, giving Owens a little bit of a break and giving them a multifaceted attack, which can really change this game.
Sonora. That's Patterson. Sent now for Odo, rather, excuse me. Point Oklahoma.
She's becoming automatic Odo. She is
autopilot.
She's on autopilot. Nice. She really is right now. They see how they all dug in, kind of worried about what kind of, and then she just tipped it, and they mishandled the ball. She's in there. She's under their skin right now. Oh, that's where to go. Nice set.
Odo tries to go towards the back line. Patterson gets blocked. Good defense, Armstrong, Golsh. Now Golsh on the attack. Out of bounds, gets the kill.
And that's the next level for Altaloma, is to get Golsh going. They have just caught him at 17.
The Braves have battled, and game 2 is tied. Not for long, Kelsey Evans puts it on the open floor. Mackenzie Hope comes in to serve.
The pace of a volleyball game is so unlike the pace of other games in that there's not as many breaks, so the pep band really isn't able to play as much, and that's an interesting component to this game.
Well, you got to stay a little quiet because the home team's, your team's right in front of you.
Yeah.
I'm sure if that's Altaloma over there, they're rocking and rolling the whole time.
You know, the thing, you can't have an artificial noisemaker, right? While the ball's in, whereas in basketball, there's a lot more breaks, or football. Look at her.
Off the hands, Gabrielle Odo has emerged here in this second set, 19-18.
7th kill of the set. She is bringing it right now. She's in a groove. Setting has improved with the passing.
Golsh goes long.
Not the time for that.
So that gives Sonora a 2-point lead. Already up 1-0 in the match. Riley Patterson. Odo. That's Friend. Odo on the attack. Romanski thought she had a quick one. Patterson keeps it alive. Friend. Dig Owens. And then the block made Savannah Lawrence. Kettle thought she had one. Lawrence says, not this time.
Yeah, not this time, right? She did think she had one. You're right about that. She checked, she took her eye off the ball, checked the defense, and as soon as she did that, the middle side said, nope. I know what's on your mind.
Patterson with Sonora up 3.
It's a big point.
Evans.
Excuse
me, that was Odo.
Odo. Now you got Owens front row. Can she keep up what Odo had built with some attacking off that left side?
Odo, her team trailing by 2. Pisula blocked. Friend gets it to go.
Excellent transition play by Sonora. Owens is a force at the net. She gets up and blocks the ball, but it's cleaned up. The transition game of Sonora really does make them dangerous.
Coach Kim Evans says Shannon Friend is her go-to and gets that one there. Set for Friend again, another kill, timely for the senior.
Well, he's still sitting on a timeout. I'd like to use it at 23 instead of 24, and she uses it.
So timeout called by Altaloma to Shauna Pope, trying to stop the momentum, 23-19. Sonora leading here in the second set.
Well, once again, it's a lopsided kind of carrying of the attack for Altaloma, but this time it's in Odo's favor. She's the one who's got 9 kills. Right now, Owens only has 2.
Coming up after this, 3 o'clock, Division III, Sacred Heart Cathedral taking on Saddleback Valley Christian. Today's championship is being streamed live on Time Warner Cable. You can log on to twccommunity.com to watch all the action from today's matches. Time Warner Cable subscribers can also see these championship matches on TWC Community Channel 84, check your local listings for air times. But that a great match that's coming up at 3 o'clock this afternoon, right when we finish off this one. The middle match of the day, 5 of them. Here we started with the Division 5 game earlier this morning. That was when Parker beat Branson in 4. This the second match of the day. Alta Loma and Sonora trying to jump out to a 2-0 lead right now. Here's Kiana Pasula. Owens goes long. And now game point for Sonora.
Well, they went where they wanted to go out of that timeout.
Owens. Outstanding dig. What an effort all around by Sonora to keep this one alive. Chance now for the Wildcats. Friend, excellent dig, Sanchez. Owens now. Shot by Lawrence is in there.
I've said it a million times, but the transitionary play of Sonora is off the charts. They really do transition well, sign of an extremely well-coached team.
Sonora took game 1, 25-19. In game 2, they do the same. Wildcats leading the Braves 2-0. Game 3 when we come back. The crowd getting into it. Welcome back, Santiago Canyon College 2014 CIF State Girls Volleyball Championships presented by Farmers Insurance. Trent Schlom alongside Danny Lennon for the Division 4 Championship. Sonora leading Alta Loma 2-0 right now. And the Sonora fans and band celebrating after 2 games so far, but this match far from over.
Well, I guess it is, you know, but I feel like Alta Loma played a pretty solid set. They threw what they had, but the score came up the same. It seems as though Sonora just has a little bit more to offer. You know, Sonora really spread out their attack. There were 4 players who had 2 or more kills in that game. They hit a better percentage. In this particular set number 2, it was Gabriel Odo, you know, who came up with 9 kills. That's a big number, but nobody else besides Aaron Owens, who had 2, really did any damage. And so if you're only having it coming from one direction and it's not a spectacular percentage, you're in trouble. And that's what they are right now. They're in trouble.
Alta Loma will try to overcome odds, something they have done all year. They got their first league championship since 2001 this year. 3 seasons ago, they didn't even make the playoffs. 2 years ago, they won 1 playoff game. Last year, made it to the CIF section quarterfinals. And this year, finally winning a Southern Section championship. On their way here in the state tournament, they have made it all the way to the state championship game, but now trail Sonora from the north 2-0. And a service ace to lead off game 3. Alta Loma and Gabrielle Odo gets the ace.
Odo playing some ball today. I like their ace cheer. They all dance around the ace person. That looked like fun.
Friend. And the block made by Aaron Owens, and through 2 points you see a different Alta Loma team.
No doubt about it. They came out of the gate firing right there. You got to like that when you're down 2 sets. Easy to come out and just try to get it in, so to speak. Instead, they come out firing.
Odo trying to make it 3 in a row. Lawrence on the dig. Gardella. That crowd is getting loud. Friend swings across. Golsh to Owens. Good dig coming up, Pazula. Here's Gardella. Kept alive, Friend swings across. The slide and the kill, yes! Amy Armstrong.
Alta Loma in system right now, playing well. Owens is something to contend with at the net. This is why we're not hearing a whole lot from Friend right now. It's because she's trying to hit opposite Owens.
Odo again. Lawrence, and the block made, the roof. Armstrong, another score.
Couldn't ask for a better start, of course. Jump out 4-0, but to get a couple block, mix in with an ace, bam, timeout. Let's fix it, says Coach Evans.
Odo saying, oh yes, Saltaloma up 4-0 here in game 3. Here's that last point.
They are, it's going their way right now. You can feel it. Altaloma getting something going. Their fans are starting to make a little bit of noise. They're trying to respond to the momentum that's built up by Sonora. And that's the ultimate response, a 4-0 start.
I like the guy in the banana costume running behind us, trying to get the fans pumped up right now. That's actually the twin brother of Kristen Sanchez, a senior for Altaloma.
Nice.
Her brother is out here in support, going bananas. The fans and the team really love that.
Nice.
He's got his sign, he's wearing his banana costume, and he's rocking and rolling here inside Santiago Canyon College for the Division IV state championship match.
Getting something riled up here, getting something riled up. Well, and look at how soon out of this timeout, Altaloma's back on the court. They're like, let's keep this going, let's keep it going, while Sonora stayed in, strategizing for an extra amount of time.
The Braves finally plenty to cheer about. They're up 4-0 here in game 3, though trailing in the match 2-0.
Sonora can rely on the fact that they have several attack points. They can attack it from several sides. That's one of the things they can do, is they can lock in right now, Sonora can, and they know Owens is going to be getting the next ball.
Odo trying to make it 5 in a row. Lawrence gets the kill to end the run. Wildcats on the board here in game 3.
Nice by Gardella, who was not the setter, but she saw that pass. She immediately controlled space, said, I got it, back set, point. Again, Sonora right now can kind of settle in on defense. They know where the attack point's coming from.
Set for Owens, who gets the kill.
Everybody in the whole gym knew where the set was going, and nobody could stop it. Watch. Jeez, this is impressive. Watch number 5. Woo! That's hard to stop. You're not going to stop that.
She'll be playing at Cal State Northridge next year for Jeff Stork, the Matadors. Owens kept up. Great effort to keep that one alive. Teamwork for the Wildcats. Golsh. Gardella. Owens trying to get the tip. Might have been heading out of bounds. Pusula thought she could make a play.
Yep.
Results in a point for Altaloma, 6-1.
I think that was heading out of bounds nonetheless. If you don't know, make the play on the ball. Give your teammates a chance to back you up. 6-1 start here.
Carla Lloyd Lim, senior. Owens blocked that time. This time off the hands, Angela Gardella.
It's interesting, little play by Gardella. Gardella comes strong every time. You're very rarely going to see her, but she doesn't just come hitting the same ball, or else she get blocked all the time. She does slightly change a variation. She comes strong.
She's a D1 shot putter. That's some strength.
It really is. You see, it really does have a live shoulder. You just hear it. It's kind of like listening to a pitcher warm up in a bullpen, and you hear a different sound, or a batter in baseball, and you hear a different sound off that bat. You can hear it when she hits the ball. It's a little bit different than the rest of them.
I should say soon to be a Division I shot putter. Leah Dambacker will serve now for Sonora. Wildcats trying to climb back, trailing 6-3. Mishandled by Dambacker.
Yeah.
Point Braves.
That was an easy play for Dambacker. She'd like that again. She can get her feet in position to really make that play. You see, Sanchez just shot it to a good spot. Dambacker could have made that play. She said, give me that one again.
Here's Taylor Kettle, two-sport athlete, averaging nearly 7 assists a set. Gardella.
Wow, that's impressive. She's got a perfect arm swing.
She was an outside hitter last year.
Watch this. And it's just that pace on that ball. Sanchez was like, dang, I haven't seen anything like that.
Owens And that's a kill to get the momentum back.
This is the way Altaloma's going to beat them, is to get out to a quick start and then just ride Owens or Odo the rest of the way. They're not going to be, not a team that's going to spread it all around. They just don't have that kind of personnel. But get out to a quick start and then just try to beat them by 3 down the stretch.
I asked you about a half hour ago who was that player that was going to emerge behind Owens. We have seen it has been Gabriel Odo.
It has. Oh, Odo. Good cover off the block.
Sanchez comes up for the dig. Good block by Evans. Owens thought she'd try again.
Hey.
Riley Patterson.
Look at the freshman.
Coach says just a smart outside hitter.
Yep. Mentioned earlier her economy of space, or economy of movement rather. And she has a really compact but very effective approach. And if you just watch her handle the ball, the way she moves like a higher level player.
Doesn't necessarily have the size for that position, but plays very well and is in so much control.
Yep, always in the right spot. They've extended, they're up by 4. Sanchez, good server.
So 9-5 Altaloma leading Sonora. Kristen Sanchez always seems to be in the right spot and gets the ace.
Yep, you knew that was coming. She's upped her game in this set, passing a better ball. She's made a couple of key defensive plays, and that's going to get her serving game going because her confidence is up.
And her brother, the banana, rooting her on. Back-to-back aces.
Sanchita! Oh, the ace. You love those on a stat sheet, don't you? It's like you almost missed that serve, and it rolls in for an ace. And you just went from the basement to the penthouse.
Timeout on the floor called by Sonora. Altaloma taking charge in game 3, up 11-5 right now.
Well, it's going to be up to Odo to carry the load while she's up front right now. Owen seems to have her game in gear, and she'll come back and finish it off. So you just got to say to Sanchez, all right, keep going. Go ahead and go for it. We got a 6-point spread. Let's see if you can't get another ace. They can live with a miss right now. What they have to do is continue to feed Odo. Right? She's got to carry the load until Owens comes back out, because Owens looks like she's ready to close this thing out.
Sanchez back-to-back aces before the timeout by Sonora. And Kim Evans is taking some time with the Wildcats in that huddle. That's their second timeout here in game 3, so they are out of timeouts.
They have maximum use of the timeout, too. Both times they've had to be buzzed out. And she's burned 2 timeouts by the time her opponents only got to the number 11. So she's letting it all ride right now.
Sanchez does not make it 3 aces in a row. Friend the kill out of the timeout, exactly what Sonora wanted.
And Friend, that's her first kill of this set. She's one who's got to get going.
Riley Patterson. Owens. There's Friend now. Friend back-to-back kills.
Back-to-back. If you're going to come back, it's going to be on the back of Friend. And she did. Just put a hurting on that one. So back-to-back. She might just light it up now. Keep in mind, Altaloma's still holding both of their timeouts. I wouldn't let this get too close.
Patterson on the serve.
And now might be the time.
Odo into the net.
I would stop this bleeding right now.
3 in a row out of the break for Sonora. Good call, Coach.
Yep.
Tashana Pope. First time out for Altaloma here in game 3. Sonora leading this match 2 games to none, but 11-8. Altaloma up right now.
Yeah, you know, just a couple of mistakes not needed. And Friend getting going. Let's circle up, make a plan.
Don't forget that Time Warner Cable Sportsnet and Time Warner Cable Community are the exclusive homes for the CIF State Football Bowl Championships presented by Farmers Insurance. Stay with us all month long as the road to the state finals leads Southern California on December 19th and 20th when 5 state champions will be crowned. It's the CIF State Bowl Championships presented by Farmers Insurance right here on Time Warner Cable.
I go to those every year. Those are a lot of fun.
Always a great event.
Wow. Good venue, easy parking. That's an awful lot of fun.
It's fun at the StubHub Center. Riley Patterson will now serve.
This time Sonora came quick out of the huddle. They're like, yeah, let's keep this going.
Let's get it out. I don't know that coach had much left to say. Patterson puts it across. Hermansky there to stop it. But a lift called against the Wildcats. Point Altaloma.
Well, Bailey Hennington was in a different spot. Wasn't expecting to have to send that ball over. Had to use her hands. Got called for the violation.
Gulch of the Braves on the serve. Oh, Lawrence is blocked. Amy Armstrong there. Taylor Kettle in the neighborhood.
Altaloma continues to score, maintaining their lead.
And then a service ace, Brianna Golsh.
There's their dance around the ace girl. Riley Patterson hasn't made many mistakes like that. She had her platform out, but the ball just kind of ran up on her arms.
Patterson comes up to make that dig. Kept alive. Outstanding effort by Altaloma.
Wow. Golds kept that one alive, putting her fist out on the line while she sat there in defensive position, kept it alive, and then the athletic Owens ran it down, and they finish it off right there. Oh, boy.
And Golsh goes into the net.
Right after Golsh made a terrific play on defense. Just need to put that ball in and let it ride.
Kiana Pasula.
Gardella back into the game. That does make a difference. This line where they got Gardella and Friend is a strong line for them.
Set for Friend. One block made, and that one goes out of bounds. Good defense for the Braves gives Altaloma now a 7-point lead.
That is a big play for them. That very well could have been a time when Sonora would have cut this lead down with their line. But instead, Altaloma now gets Owens coming front row. So now she's front left. Things have changed.
And Odo, who has risen to the occasion in the state championship with that last serve. Owens now. Gardella. Owens. It's in!
Owens coming front row. It's like, I need a new sheriff in town. 17-9. She is hot in this set.
Just a cannon.
Wow.
Back corner.
OT and people.
Just a perfect spot.
Oh, boy.
Amy Armstrong.
Wow. Big block. Look at this. This is a great response.
And now Altaloma has Sonora doubled up. 18-9. Odo. Gardella.
Okay. Net violation. Altaloma.
Sonora the point. Bailey Hennington. Coach says one of the best liberos she's ever seen.
Well, if they're going to make a move in this set, this would have to be it. Otherwise, Altaloma should be able to just ride this lead to a victory in this particular set.
Kelsey Evans there for the stop.
Amy Armstrong. hitting that one in the net. She needed to set a little bit higher, and she made that gesture. Sometimes setters don't like that. They don't like their hitters calling them out, telling them how to set.
Point goes to Altaloma. Now here comes Callaway Lim. Altaloma has won 25 straight matches. Their last loss was on September 20th.
Jeez.
There's a reason why the Braves are here and why they're storming back here in this match.
Well done, Lawrence. Gotten it up, playing it off the elbow. Dimbacker going to try to get him going, see where she can put this in a tough spot. They don't want Owens to keep coming after him.
19-12. Set for Owens. That's what you were worried about.
You don't want it. You just like that's not what you want if you're them right now. Woo, boy. Here she comes. She didn't even get her feet all right. Boy.
Right between the blockers. Taylor Kettle now. Gets an ace. That's 31st of the year.
Well, Sonora's going to have to wear it. No more timeouts.
21-12 right now.
Yep.
Then a mistake, Altaloma up huge. 22-12. The Braves looking like game 4, all but certain.
It's already strategizing for the next game. You got to start to look at your lineup, see if you want to flip anything or if you just want to go with what got you here. I think that's what's going on the Sonora sideline right now. You start working ahead. Sometimes a coach will flip their lines, try to give a different look. Other times they'll just ride it.
Bermanxi comes in to serve. Kept the line. Good dig. It was Pasula and Evans there. Pasula leading the way. Gets a stop.
Got Owens on the right side out of this particular serve receive. So far today, she hasn't hit great off the right. Let's see how she does on this one. Because you know the ball's going there.
Owens! Look out!
Yeah, Owens right now. She is a tough one to handle. 6 kills in this game now.
Here's Aaron Owens. Point goes to the Wildcats. Now just padding stats, getting a little bit extra confidence.
More or less, but you know, I'm sure if you're Aaron Owens, she hasn't served like she normally does. So I'm sure she would have liked to get a couple rips back there in anticipation of the next set or two. But that said, we just got to finish this off.
Hope for Sonora. Friend there for the stop.
Like the way Sanchez is commanding attention out there right now.
Friend pushes it across and gets the point. So it's 23-16 right now.
Yeah, it's unlikely you're going to outscore them 9-0 or even 10-1.
Would take a significant comeback.
Make a play, Trent. Make a play, buddy.
That's a catch.
You kind of just cut that one.
Pen in hand.
That's right. I'll give it to you. Give it to you. All right, Altaloma looking for
Sanchez.
that last point.
Game point. Friend gets the kill, so Sonora not going away here. Riley Patterson. You do have to like, though, Denny, no quit in this Wildcat team.
No, you don't see it. Altaloma's just risen to the occasion. Sanchez has been playing stellar. And, you know, their star has been their star.
And then there's Odo, who gets the kill to end game 3. Sonora wins the third set, 25-17. They're still down here in this match, 2-1, but we'll have game 4 coming your way. Sonora and Altaloma Wildcats leading the Braves 2-1 after 3. We're back inside Santiago Canyon College. 2014 CIF State Girls Volleyball Championships presented by Farmers Insurance. Denny Lennon is next to me. I'm Trent Schlom, and we are getting ready to go here for the start of game 4. Sonora took games 1 and 2, but Altaloma, a completely different squad in game 3.
It did change. You know, what really changed is their serving was a lot more aggressive, and they got some aces out of it, and they got this girl.
Erin Owens took over in that third game.
Yeah, she had 6 kills, and really she also is a great server, but it was her attacking that got it done for them in that one.
Yeah, they can beat you in a number of ways. Erin Owens, such a great offensive and defensive player. There's the Sonora band looking on.
Yep.
Trying to guide their team back. They traveled several hundred miles. They left at 4 o'clock this morning to make the drive down. And they are here in full force. But right now, the Wildcats on their heels a little bit because of her, Erin Owens, and Altaloma, who showed exactly how good they can be in that third game.
She did. She came strong, and they did it right in front of the band. You know, you had mentioned that in set number 1 that they had to deal with that. By set number 3, you know, by the time they switched back, you know, they figured it out. That said, it was both Erin Owens attacking in those 6 kills, but the 6 aces that really kind of set the tone. Altaloma serving tough, and it gave them an opportunity to get that set, and they grabbed it.
You hear coaches at just about every level say this. At the end of the day, the serve-receive battle is everything.
Serving and passing, got to do it.
There's Owens going up. And Owens and Armstrong there for the block.
House party.
Braves keeping the momentum going.
Yes, indeed. You got to like that. Owens gets, she really does get up so she can get balls that aren't set right on the net. Once set on the net, you push over, but the ones you got to push a little higher, get a little higher in the net, are those offsets, and she takes care of those.
Here's Lloyd Lim. Float serve. That goes out of bounds. Another score for Altaloma. Braves jump out to a 2-0 lead here in game 4.
Friend tip widen out of bounds. You know, she got it going a little bit in the last set, but kind of when it didn't count. She's got to get it going when it counts.
Lloyd Lim.
There we go.
Shannon Friend, a big-time kill for the Wildcats to put Sonora on the board.
Field goal right there. She went right through the middle of the block attempt.
Sonora leads the match 2-1, but Altaloma leads game 4 2-1. Owens. No stopping that.
Got an automatic out there, too. Wow. A little more defense has really changed things for Altaloma. See Victoria Eminger playing a little DS for him right now.
Yeah, Kettle with that last serve. They go to Owens again. Who else? But that one's going to get picked up. Friend going after the back row. Kept alive by Bermashki. Golsh.
Yep.
Tipped.
There was touch off the top. Look at this. Another quick start, 4-1. As we mentioned, formula. Get out front early and then just ride Owens to the victory.
Taylor Kettle.
Oh, yeah.
And it's in, another ace for Taylor Kettle.
Good catch by the line judge. She framed that one. Wow, 5-1 right out of the gate.
Kim Evans shouting some instructions out at her team, who after jumping out 2-0 in this match, dropped game 3, then a violation against Sonora here.
Wow.
Gives Altaloma a 6-1 lead in the 4th set.
They are confused. You get an out of rotation call in the state finals. It is a confusing situation. That might happen early. It shouldn't happen once the match gets going.
There's a reason Altaloma hasn't lost since mid-September.
They're not giving up now.
Kettle.
Good serve down the line.
Sonora, a much-needed point there.
Now they're letting this get away from them quick. Here comes Gardella. Gardella said, let's do this, man. She's pumped. She gets in. Give me a set. Give me the ball. We love a player who comes in off the bench and just wants the ball.
Owens. Well placed.
Crafty. Cagey. Sneaky. She's been bringing the heat, bringing the heat, bringing the heat. Now, I know something you don't know. I got this. Beautiful.
Here's Aaron Owens.
Ooh.
And
Wow.
a service ace.
Wow.
Great jump serve.
That was a terrific toss. When I saw the toss, I was like, uh-oh. Wow. Time out is right. Cool that girl off. Owens. Look at this. That's a great. Oh man, nobody's passing that ball.
Sonora
Wow.
calls their first timeout here in game 4. They have 1 left. So a timeout on the court, but we'll keep it here. Altaloma up right now, 8-2. Kim Evans, what do you think she's telling her team right now?
Return the serve. That's 3 aces in this game. We gave up 6 aces in the last game. Can we please settle in, get to the ball, settle in, and pass a ball? Can we do that? That's number 1. That's the first thing you do is pass the ball. Before you brush your teeth in the morning, when you wake up, pass the serve.
Well, right now, Altaloma, in terms of momentum, is in complete command. They just dominated game 3, and then Aaron Owens, the star, has Altaloma up right now 8-2 in game 4.
She's kind of warmed up like she did in hitting lines. You saw the first few balls, she's just like kind of grooving, and then she hit 2, was like, yeah, I'm good. It's kind of like that. It's like, okay, first 2 sets out of the way, now I'm going to get her rolling.
Owens, the senior commit to Cal State Northridge, fires into the net to give Sonora some life.
I like that she came and went for it instead of just serving an area. Sometimes coach wants to take away the jumper and has you just serve an area to try to get back. Let her go. She's on fire right now.
Leah Dambacher. Evans. Excuse me, that was Odo. Golsh, blocked. Odo now. And that goes into the net.
Odo had a great set 2 and made a couple of swing errors in set 3. Looks like she's got to dig herself back out of a hole. I'm sure she will. She's got to do it if they're going to beat a good team like Sonora. She's got to carry some of the load.
Coach Evans looking extra smart right now out of that timeout. Back-to-back points for Sonora. Violation against Altaloma. Another Sonora score, 3 in a row. And here we go. The Wildcats getting right back into this.
This is one of those kind of plays. You keep the
Dambacher.
4-point lead, or don't you? You don't. That's tough for Dambacher right there. Just trying to go down the line. Oh, Evans is giving her a boy. Clean up your room, young lady.
Sanchez. Patterson off balance.
Oh.
There's Gardella. Owens' long shot. Patterson. Oda. Gardella now. Gardella gets it to go.
Wide. Wide, that was long. That's wide and out of bounds. Gardella didn't get a set that she likes. This isn't one there where she's going to use her power. And what she tried to do is just kind of like curveball that one in. Too sharp an angle. Sanchez has really picked up her game defensively. She's what's making them go.
And Sanchez picking up the pace here as well.
Yep.
There's a violation. Gonna go against Amy Armstrong and the Braves. Point Sonora.
Yeah. Amy got caught in a funny spot. Thought she could sneak one out. The ball came out clean, but it was a lift.
This is make or break time for Sonora right now. Down by 4, they have a chance to get right back into this.
Well, they have a chance because Owens is in the back row. And while Owens is back there, you got to have some fun. You got to score a few points because Owens, when she comes front row, she's going to cause some problems for you.
Plays like that for Riley Patterson, a big reason why Sonora has been so good this year, and that's a great kill.
There it is. Once again, she makes very few mistakes, always in control. Gotta like the way she plays.
Bailey Hennington, a senior, will now serve.
Oh, who?
Rotation error against Alta Loma.
Oh, okay.
Sonora now within 2.
Yeah, that was Taylor Kettle. Taylor Kettle actually broken the plane a little too soon. Cross and went up front.
The Braves respond.
When you see a bump set, you are not expecting somebody to come with a powerful attack. And sees a scrambling bump set, and Odo saw it and said, you know what, I'm just going to juice on this ball. Bam! She brought it. It did. It caught him off guard. Sonora don't see that often.
Bump set in a great spot. Each team trying to tip. Neither one works, and then the kill made.
Sonora cut it
Patterson,
to 2.
Hennington.
All right, if you're Alta Loma, you got to remember, even though you got off to a fast start, you are not in control of this set, or this match rather.
They were, but are no longer.
Yeah, and you cannot afford to let them catch you in this set.
So Odo, that last attack, and then the block made. What timing, Amy Armstrong.
Armstrong, that's right, watch her. Look at how they close out, shoulder to shoulder. They really gave her nowhere else to go. Good technique on the footwork together, moving together, shoulder to shoulder. Now you got front row, Owens.
Serve goes out of bounds by Odo. 12-10, Sonora still hanging around, only down 2. Now here's Riley Patterson. Owens.
Yeah.
Great dig.
Woo.
And it's in there.
Big time, big time. Bailey
Shannon
Hennington.
Friend.
Woo! Friend finished it off. Is that Bailey? I guess sometimes they get blocked out by the referee stand, but I think that was Bailey Hennington, the senior, who just sat down on a rocket and was like, yep, got that one.
Patterson on the serve.
Uh-oh.
Set goes too long.
Yep.
And Owens converts. Wildcats had a great chance to put one away, couldn't convert, and then the Braves take advantage.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I like watching Sanchez play, especially when she gets her game going, but every time she has to fill in and take the number 2 ball, the second possession, she knows where she's going. I think they're very well versed on where that ball goes.
It's easy, one name, Owens. Here she is again,
Oh.
and that one's long.
Tried to swing on 2, did have a transitionary defense. It probably wasn't going to get there, but she put it out.
13-12, Alta Loma up by a point.
Sanchez back in the game as a libero. There's only that one spot where she's got to come out for a play, but they're much better when she's out there.
Here's the senior, Mackenzie Hope. Owens pushes it across. Set for Friend. And Friend has Sonora even with Altaloma, 13 apiece.
Owens fell asleep a little bit there. She pushes that ball. Watch her. Where is she? She should be blocking. Where are you, Owens? And she's way too late. She just kind of fell asleep on the play. It happens. She's carrying the load. She wanted to take a little nap.
And then an ace to respond, and Sonora has the lead, 14-13.
That is a big response. I was surprised that Coach Pope had let them grab the lead. She's still not using either of her timeouts.
It has 2 remaining, but that served into the net.
That helped.
Stops the momentum for Sonora, and Altaloma gets it back. Here comes Taylor Kettle.
Got Owens for one more spot.
Friend goes, Eminger.
Oh.
Owens, dig picked up. Hannington's been on fire in this match.
See if she can do it again.
Comes Owens trying to get the tip. She does.
They are so dug in on her hard hit that she could like roll this ball high. It could hit off of the net. And then everybody else went, oh my goodness. They were so dug in.
Here's Taylor Kettle. Altaloma up by 1.
Oh,
and Friend gets a kill to answer.
But Shannon Friend coming alive. 5 kills in this set. There she is, number 11, coming in. Even though it hit the tape, able to get the kill, 15 apiece.
When Sonora needs points, they go to Shannon Friend. And she has come through here in game 4. 15s.
They don't often run the middle, Altaloma. They don't run it very much, so sometimes you kind of lose track of your middle. Then your middle gets a set, and then there's something like this where she doesn't even put the ball over. So sometimes the downside of relying on your outside too much.
Just long is Friend. 16 up.
Owens. Does she serve an area or does she do a go for it? Coach Pope's got to decide. Owens is looking to her coach. She either give her a fist, that means just go for it.
Owens, a great serving player, will go with the jump serve. It's a good one. And it works for an ace.
She's got a couple different serves. She's got the one where it's a go for it serve and she's just gonna bomb. And then she's got the one where she's gonna shoot for an area. So coach right now is having her go for area number 5.
Hand signals in. Want a little bit more on it. And Savannah Lawrence, who was quiet in game 3, but a big part of the first 2 set wins for Sonora, gets the kill.
Hannington on the serve receive, picking up a pretty tough serve from Owens and giving them a chance. That's as big as a play as anything else.
Dan Backer. Sanchez retreats for the dig. And then Odo.
Now, this is going back and forth, this lead right now. Nonetheless, pressure still lies on Altaloma, down 2-1.
Violation against Altaloma.
I thought that ball might have been 50-50, but I am not standing up in that stand making that call. He's got the perfect angle.
Altaloma will burn their first of 2 timeouts, 18-18, in what has been a seesaw battle in game 4.
Yeah, it has. This has probably been the best played on both sides of the net, really. This one, because, you know, set 3, Owens and company just put on a show and took it, and they weren't playing. Altaloma was not playing well sets 1 and 2. This one is probably the one that's kind of gotten the whole match unleashed.
And this has been a battle of stars. Shannon Friend has been excellent for the Sonora Wildcats.
Gotta appreciate in the huddle you're looking at right now, Altaloma, that Coach Pope is secure enough as a coach to let her assistants also have a say in the huddle. You know, that's a true sign of a good team, is that all the coaches coach and all the players play.
And then Aaron Owens, the Stars have done their thing so far here in this second match of the day. Parker beat Branson for the D5 title earlier this morning. And it's Oklahoma and Sonora right now for the Division IV championship. Here's Bailey Hennington.
Very fortunate for Altaloma. That was not a good pass from Owens. She sent that ball right back over. And really, you can put Sonora right in system. And they got a lucky break. That ball's hit into the net. So they take the lead at 19-18.
Brianna Gulch set to serve. The block made and then goes off.
Odo, number 10, Gabrielle Odo. She never once moved. She just sat there, knowing that ball was going to go over to Gardella. Even though the ball moved to the other side of the net, she never moved. She was in perfect position to get that block. Smart play.
Altaloma by 2, mishandled. Great job to recover Dambacker. But not for long, because the set for Amy Armstrong gives Altaloma a 3-point lead.
Out of the junk play transition. Run the middle, run the middle. Bam! Nobody's ready for them to run the middle. Excellent decision. You gotta like it when your center is locked in, making good decisions like that. That was Taylor Kettle.
So now Sonora will call their second and final timeout. Some games coming up later on this afternoon. So you can watch Fans Today. Fans Today's championships are being streamed live by Time Warner Cable. Log on to twccommunity.com to watch all the action from today's matches. Time Warner Cable subscribers can also see these championship matches on TWC Community Channel 84. Check your local listings for air times. Sacred Heart Cathedral and Saddleback Valley Christian coming up at 3 o'clock when this one is over. Later this afternoon, Archbishop Mitty takes on South in the D2 title game. And then the match of the night, Division I, 8 p.m., Pittman against Redondo Union.
I'm a Time Warner Cable subscriber. Proud card-carrying member, baby.
There we go.
TWC.
Golsh. Now she's serving.
Oh.
And a net violation against Altaloma.
Odo, I don't think, well, we'll see. You know, that's why the down ref is there. But she just sat. She just sat there once again on Gardella, ready to block that ball. And they got the net violation.
If you're Sonora, you're trying to come back right now and end this in game 4. You don't want this to go game 5.
You better believe it. Oh, Armstrong. Wow. Kettle is making some really solid decisions right now.
And now Altaloma carrying some momentum, up 3 and are 3 points away from forcing game 5.
And guess who's front left?
Aaron Owens.
Oh,
the
Kettle.
Stop made.
The Kettle is boiling right now. Making great decisions as a setter, gets a block right there. She has taken control of this set.
Odo. Owens thought she had it.
We know where this is going.
Owens this time goes long.
That's a Kettle was in between setting a fast go ball when in fact she should have just chucked one up high because Owens is on fire right now.
Here's Riley Patterson. Armstrong at the net. Everyone thought that Owens was going to get the kill. It gets blocked, and then Armstrong's right there.
Armstrong really played her position well within these last 5 points. 2 kills and a block.
Set point for Calla Lloyd Lim, trying to force game 5.
Owens.
Good chase by Patterson. Friend the kill.
I would suggest to Kettle, she just chuck it high, let Owens just put the ball down. She'll break a panel in the wood to get you to game 5.
Mackenzie Hope checks in. She's your server.
Oh,
and the block made. Lawrence gets the roof.
Wow. Ball's a little inside. You got to chuck that ball to the top of the antenna, and then you get it. But we are seeing some excellent volleyball right now.
So a timeout on the floor called by Altaloma, and now Sonora within 2. Altaloma thought this one was certainly going to go to game 5, but now Sonora making their run.
They are, and right now Kettle, who is making some really good decisions, moving the ball around, she's going to the middle a couple of times, but then she's been trying to be a little too exact with your star right now by shooting those go balls. I would just chuck that thing up high and let Owens give her as many chances as you can at this. That time she left it a little on the inside, Owens got blocked.
At this point, Altaloma still feels like they are in command here in game 4, but should Sonora catch them, all of a sudden Altaloma would really be on the
Yeah,
wheels.
that would be tough. Yeah, well, but you know, the good news would be they got 2 rotations with Owens up front, so they do have her. If they're going to go down, I'm sure they're going to go down swinging.
Good timeout called by Pope.
Yeah, I like it.
Mackenzie Hope serving for Sonora.
No timeouts, either team left. Going to go to the bell at this particular set.
Set point for Altaloma. They go to Owens. She doesn't convert. Friend pushes it across. Another set for Owens. Try to get the tip, no. Guess who? Owens. Yes!
Bingo! Look at Owens. Owens never gets too excited. She's just like, yeah, well, that's how I do it.
25-22, Altaloma takes game 4.
Wow.
We're going the distance here in the D4
are.
title game. 2-2, game 5, when we come back.
I want to see what Owens can do in set 5.
Santiago Canyon College, the side of the 2014 CIF State Girls Volleyball Championships presented by Farmers Insurance. As we welcome you inside, we're going the distance.
Yeah,
Game 5, games 1 and 2 went to Sonora, and then Altaloma winning games 3 and 4. But if you're Sonora right now, what's your response?
Well, you know, you kind of break it down. Really what happened in sets 3 and 4 is they were so poor in serve receive. They give up so many aces. They give up 6 and 1 and then 3, and then they kind of settled that down, and that's what gave them a little bit of confidence towards the end of that one. So you break it down, you say, just serve receive well out of the gate, we're going to be fine.
As for Altaloma, they got to rely on their star. Aaron Owens has done everything the last couple of games. I expect to see more from her, you'd imagine, here in game 5.
You would imagine they're going to go there every time they can. It's kind of like Kobe in the 4th quarter. Let him shoot.
Owens, one of the stars of the southern section, has been tremendous tonight. The senior going to Cal State Northridge, and now the deciding game 5. Games 1 through 4 are played to 25, win by 2. Game 5 is to 15, win by 2. Off balance shot by Owens.
Oh.
Mishandled.
You do. You get, there's so many, over the course of a whole match, there's these highs and lows and peaks and valleys that go on emotionally, and it's all condensed into a game 5. Somebody gets out front, somebody responds, and it's so emotional, especially for the state championship.
Owens.
And why would a buzzer go off in the middle of the play?
The buzzer goes off and results in a point for Sonora.
And Coach Pope is like, did you want to kill that play? Why did you hit the buzzer? That's the worst hit that Owens has had all night. She barely even made contact. Oh, no.
They set Armstrong, who goes long, and Sonora comes out of the gate up 3-0. Quick timeout called by Altaloma. And Sonora
That was wacky.
is up 3-0 right now.
I'd be a little bent if I was Coach Pope, but you know, you got to shake it off. Got to Taylor Swift it. Wow. That's too bad because they went to Owens on the second. They're probably going to get that, but she hears a buzzer while she's approaching. She shakes on that one, then they're like, okay, not going to go back to her. I'm going to go to the middle. The middle rolls it long and out of bounds, and suddenly you're looking at 3-0.
Regardless, Sonora's up right now, so after taking games 1 and 2, it's Altaloma who takes games 3 and 4, and now Sonora up 3-0 in game 5, the all-deciding game 5.
You know, I watch these little things. I know it may be part of my ADD, but fact of the matter is, up on that scoreboard right now, it still says both teams have 2 timeouts left. So clearly, who's ever operating the scoreboard has got to keep up. Keep up, buddy. Because there's 2 and 1 on the timeouts left, not 2 and 2. And he's hitting the buzzer at 1.7 instead of 0.6. Interesting.
Freshman Patterson, second on the team in kills, 35 aces entering this afternoon's match. Owens coming out of the timeout. The block made, but it goes out of bounds, and the point goes to Sonora. They're up 4-0.
Wow.
We were commenting during the break that it looked like the Sonora band and fans were a little dead, a little on their feet.
Yeah,
or off their feet, rather. Now they're back up and rolling.
We're also commenting on how the prescription for Altaloma to win was to get out front and then just ride Owens to the line, right? They did not get out front in this one. They're down 5-0. It's hard for them to play from behind against a good team like Sonora that plays so well in transition.
That deficit exaggerated in a game 5 because it is only played to 15 goals. Friend trying to make it 6, no. Kept alive, good push across by Bermansky. Owens gets the kill, Altaloma, much needed score.
Matter of time, right? Give her enough. And again, that's that high 4-ball set, and that's the one she's been putting away all day. That quick go ball set that they continue to run has been well defended by Sonora. I was surprised how often they're going to it on the Altaloma side.
Here's Lloyd Lim. Good stop made. Kettle and Sapansky.
Oh, yeah.
Kept alive by Eminger. Trying to get another push was Evans, violation, and Altaloma the point.
How do you dig yourself out of 5-0 hole? Well, after Owens puts one down, Eminger kind of makes that middle of the rally play. It keeps a play alive that it looks like you're going to lose, and then suddenly 5-2 is looking a whole lot better than 6-1.
Lloyd Lim on the serve. And Friend
got 6 kills in set number 4, and even though they lost that one, I'm sure she has her confidence high, and she was able to be confident enough instead of just go and take a rip at it. She tips to the open area, gets the point.
Mackenzie Hope gets an ace. Has come in almost exclusively to serve.
And that's why.
Yep.
That was a heck of a serve. That really did confuse them. Because Sanchez has been serve receiving so well. Now they're going to switch back Eminger out and put Odo back in just to slow down the server. Instead of using a timeout, you use a substitute to try to throw your server off.
7-2. Hope again. Odo fires. Here's Friend now, and that's long.
Friend off the right side. Didn't like that set. That's another one she should have probably tipped, but I'm sure she's feeling like she needed a swing.
7-3 now. Sonora up by 4. Taylor Kettle. Savannah Lawrence had a great block late in game 4. Nothing to show for it there, but then gets the kill.
Out of this serve receive, the bottom of your screen will be Owens. So she might hit off the right side. They're probably going to go to her. Let's see what they do.
Sonora stays alive. Point Braves.
All right, what do you do with Owens now? She's going to go to the serving stripe. Do you give her the fist, you let her just rip, or do you want her to serve to an area? She's going to serve area 5 once again. Areas are based on the rotation of serving rotation.
Owens. Lawrence. Come to the Wildcats. It's a good shot. Owens just able to swing it across. Kim Evans thought,
yeah,
there was a mistake
if I was
there.
Kim Evans, she's going to go Bobby Knight on him. She's going to throw a chair out there. I'd be pretty ticked off really right now too, because she actually did, Odo, put 2 hands on the ball, if I saw right, when she went back. The up official is saying, and really you can't take that much time if you're Coach Evans right now either. You got to whistle the ball in play. Oh boy, that could be big right there.
Kim Evans almost made it on inside the lines.
Out.
And that goes, that's in play.
Okay.
Point Sonora, a big point for Sonora.
Good for Sonora. Sometimes when your coach is going nuts, you get distracted. But instead, they took a tough serve, they passed it well, executed, go down the line.
Dan Barker. Owens just has to push it forward. That goes high and then straight down. Unbelievable dig by Sanchez to get underneath it.
Oh.
But it results in a point for the Wildcats because of the freshman Riley Patterson.
Yeah, Patterson is not wavering under the pressure, is she? Just keeps bringing her game, bringing her game. But boy, if we got that, I'd love to see Sanchez. It's off the rafter, and Sanchez lays out and pancakes it straight up to give her team a chance.
Timeout called by Alta Loma, and that's their final timeout. 10-5 Sonora up right now.
Well, Sonora is playing a little bit better in system, and it's that 5-0 start that really hurt
Even
Alta Loma.
since.
Yeah, and even since, but you know, since then, yeah, right, it's a pair of 5s. But it's that 5-0 start really put them in a hole, and that's not their prescription for this particular match. Theirs is to get out front and then ride it home.
Sonora busting out of the huddle early. Tashana Pope taking her time with Alta Loma. Kim Evans and the Wildcats anxiously watching from the sidelines.
It is anxious. Anxious is the right word, because you want to rush the court and celebrate a championship, and you got to remember to play.
Another big-time play by Patterson. She's not playing like a freshman.
No, she's not. No, she is not. Look at, well.
The She's a Freshman chant by the Wildcat faithful. Gardella with that last attack. Hennington saved by Patterson. Brave opportunity now. That was Golsh on that last effort. Now they go to Odo.
Oh, Sanchez.
Out of bounds. Good stop by Gardella. They thought the play was over, and then a mistake by the Braves. Sonora up 12-5.
That's the second time Sanchez has made an incredible play, but it did not result in a point.
Alta Loma has done a remarkable job coming back in this match. Now struggling here in the 5th set. Lawrence. Here's Owens.
Go to the star.
But it's long.
And she hits long and out of bounds. I've seen it before with this kind of score, but I don't think I've seen it when the star player is in the back right position. She's too far to get to the front.
Sonora is 2 points away from clinching a championship. Double contact. And now Sonora has championship point.
Oh boy, do they.
Leah Dombacher. Golsh. Outstanding dig by Pasula.
You know, I was just about to say, when you're on the other side of that and the other team's about to win the state championship or a big game, you always get an easy block because the person always wants to be the one to put the final ball down, right? And so they're always going to rip. You know they're not going to tip.
Sanchez on the serve.
And
another block. Back-to-back roofs for the Braves.
At least they're not going down quietly. You got, if you're going to have anybody back there serving, probably Sanchez is your one. She's a real steady server. And I've seen it before. I've seen, you know, actually my son, he played at Loyola High School, and they were down 13-5, so similar score. And they came back to win a 16-14 quarterfinal thriller. So I've seen it before.
Kim Evans trying to avoid that for the Wildcats right now. Sonora head coach calls the timeout. Yep. She has one left.
She's like, okay.
Let's stop this now.
Let's stop this now.
Sonora will have championship point coming out of the timeout. They're up by 7 here in game 5.
Little more time for the band to play and people to celebrate and have a good time.
Sonora was dominant in the opening 2 games, but then sets 3 and 4. Alta Loma came back to force a 5th set, but then Sonora jumping out to a 5-0 lead to start this game, put them in control, and now Sanchez will serve for the Braves.
That's the one you want serving.
And Sanchez gets an ace. So 3 straight points for Alta Loma. Sanchez again. Set for Odo. Owens just swings across. Savannah Lawrence delivers, and Sonora is the 2014 Division IV state champion. The Sonora Wildcats win games 1 and 2, drop games 3 and 4, and then win game 5 in decisive fashion, 15-8, and what an effort all around for this Wildcat program. And Kim Evans, a team that has gone through so much, so many injuries early, have had to overcome an incredible amount of obstacles. Out of the San Joaquin section, the Sonora Wildcats are your champions.
Well, you saw what a great team they were throughout the course of the match, but sets 1 and 2 in particular, they played so well in transition, and they shared the ball around so much. It was impressive to watch them. And then you just watched how Alta Loma has probably been knocking off opponent after opponent, where they get out front, some tough serving, and then they just ride their star. So we saw it all.
We'll take a break and come back with the trophy presentation here at Santiago Canyon High School. College. It's the Wildcats who win it. From Santiago Canyon College in Orange, California, Time Warner Cable welcomes you to the 2014 CIF State Girls Volleyball Championships presented by Farmers Insurance. Our full day of coverage continues with the Division IV Championship, Sonora taking on Alta Loma. Welcome fans, I'm Trent Schloem. Next to me is Denny Lennon. And Denny, these are 2 teams, really Cinderella stories for Alta Loma. Unprecedented success this year. They just won their first league championship since 2001. And then Sonora on the other side has battled so many injuries this year. Really happy to be here, but they're all healthy now and finally getting into full swing.
Yeah, like you say, for both of them, first state final appearance, and these are big games, and it's an intense atmosphere. We'll see how they both do.
Alta Loma has a star in Erin Owens, and Danny, maybe tell me about her.
Well, Erin Owen, if you statistically look at the game she plays, she's going to put down 5 kills and serve an ace in every set. Those are massive numbers. And don't overlook her partner in crime, Kristen Sanchez, on her team, 428 digs and 75 aces on the year.
For the Sonora Wildcats, Shannon Friend was the league MVP last year, and we expect to see her maybe back to get those same kind of honors again this year.
No doubt about it, 293 kills on the season. She's a good attacker from the outside, also a really good passer, so she makes that offense go. Bailey Hennington has served 40 aces from the libero position. That's intense.
Yeah, that's getting it done. North versus South. It's Sonora from the San Joaquin section, and then Alta Loma from the southern section. The band is here. Players, fans, rooter buses. We're ready to go. State championship, D4, when we return.
Let's do it.
Welcome back to Santiago Canyon College 2014 CIF State Girls Volleyball Championships presented by Farmers Insurance. This is the 2014 CIF State Championship match between Alta Loma and the Sonora Wildcats. Alta Loma comes in 36-2. There's the Sonora Wildcats head coach Kim Evans, who was a club coach for 15 years before taking over in 2005. Done a great job, won the league the last 8 seasons, including this year, 7 of them in the Valley Oak. They moved to the Motherlode League this year, and they continue their success. A senior-heavy team. Kim Evans done a tremendous job with the Wildcats. As for Alta Loma, Tashana Pope is the head coach. She's been the head coach since 2006, was an assistant from 03 to 05, played at Alta Loma, having some fun, also played at Azusa Pacific. The Braves are ready to go. They're having some fun in the huddle. Alta Loma 36-2 overall, 10-0 in league. So they representing the southern section here. Like a home match for them, but I don't know, because Sonora has come down. They brought their band. They sent 2 rooter buses. They left at 4 o'clock this morning from Sonora. They